Okay, hi everybody. Today is May 14th, 2026, and I have left the marina to sea trial to see how the engine will do today. No, she seems to be doing better as far as holding her speed. Not doing that up and down. RPM. Right there. And she speeds up. Here I'm looking for my mooring ball number 7, which I'll go to instead of going to the dock to a slip. Alrighty, so, whew, it's hot. We did a little run, maybe about a 2 mile, because I'm still kind of nervous. Didn't want to get stranded anywhere, so now I am on mooring ball number 7. And I caught it with no issues. So good. So yeah, so this is where I'm at for now, and hopefully plans are to try to leave tomorrow and head north, probably the ICW, because there's a bad weather front coming, and I don't want to be caught out there in it, you know, so because it's kind of coming south from the east, northeast. So, yeah. I'm hot. Hot. Very humid. Alrighty. We'll see what she sounds like. I recorded some of it, so we'll see what happens. Okay, just back for a quick little update today. It did go okay as far as the engine didn't die. Maybe not, maybe it's the throttle cable now. But yeah, just gotta keep running, I guess, and just work it out and see what happens. But we have a storm coming, and so it's supposed to be quite crazy. Lightning, thundering, I already hear it already, and some high winds. So I'm on the mooring ball, number 7, and so yeah, and we're gonna turn you around and show you where I'm at. You'll get a closer view of the bridge. And I've got the dinghy set up so I can go tomorrow morning early to the dock, and with the electric motor. The clouds are getting dark. The wind kind of makes it a little cooler because it's very humid. We have left the mooring ball. We are headed to Melbourne. About a 5-hour or less cruise passage. Okay, well, I made it. Blue Dancer got me here. The engine actually ran pretty good. She just has a slight response when I'm in reverse, like when I was trying to set the anchor after dropping the anchor. You know, it might be my throttle cable, I'm thinking. So I've still got a few things that I can probably do to check that out more. So yeah, so we're here. Yay! In Melbourne, Florida. So it was about a 45 nautical miles, 40 something, from Vero Beach this morning, and I got here just before 1400, so so before 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I didn't want to make it a long day for me, as my nerves were already on edge with just going after redoing my engine and getting her running again. So I just trying to build up my confidence with her again. You know, going under bridges, going through narrow areas can be very nerve-wracking and stressful. And I've got, after I go to Titusville tomorrow, I will be anchoring there. There's some crappy weather coming. I can't go on the outside yet. So it looks like I don't know when I'll be able to go on the outside. So I'm going to keep going forward, motoring up the ICW. And maybe go straight up to St. Augustine, and by the time I get there, I'll be able to go out, and then I will be, you know, it won't take me that long on the outside to get to Beaufort. So, yeah. So that's where we are. Yeah. Hopefully everything will go and continue to go well. I do feel more confident than I did this morning about everything. I will probably need to change the oil now before I head out because of all the motoring in the ICW. So before I head out to sea, I will change her engine oil. And we will check those filters again, the fuel filters, especially the primary, and change it if necessary, or change it anyways. Like I've been changing them even when it doesn't need to be. So, yeah. All right, so this I'm going to show you is Melbourne. And Melbourne. Did I say Melbourne? Melbourne. And sun is, of course, setting to the west. That sunk sailboat is still there from when I was here at Christmas time. And we will be going that way. Here is where I came to anchor in front of this bridge here. I came from that direction, so I came under that bridge. There was another bridge just further south. I think I went under 3 bridges or 4 bridges getting here. And none I had to wait to open anyways. They were all over 65 feet, or at 65 feet. And this is where I anchored at Christmas time. There's a little bar and restaurant there you can continue to. They supposedly play music. So this is it. I found a little spot out here by myself a little ways from everybody else. And got a good breeze going in between the crab pots. Good morning. It is Happy Friday, May 15th, 2026. So, yeah. So it was a better night here. I didn't sweat to death like I did down in Vero Beach, down at the City Marina on the mooring ball, and get chewed up by no-see-ums and mosquitoes. So it was very, very pleasant here. So, getting ready to go this morning. Checked a lot of things, pulled my torpedo off the back of my dinghy because it has a tendency to make it ride up in the air when I'm tendering it behind me. So that's back up on the boat. Was going to do it yesterday, but the waves were so much that the dinghy was still going like this, even when I tied it alongside the boat. So it makes it hard for me to pick that propeller and shaft up off there and then walk on the dinghy to put it on the boat. So it's much safer to do it when the waters are a lot calmer. So here we go. We're in Melbourne, and it's morning, and the sun has already been up. Okay, I am standing at the helm, but something else is towing me. Oh my goodness, what a day already, right? This morning. So you can see towboat has got me. I debated whether to call towboat, to sit out there where I ended up anchoring off the ICW. It's about 4 miles, nautical miles up from where I pulled up anchor this morning. She was doing the, like, and you know, so I tried different RPMs. I tried, you know, throttling it up. I tried everything, backed her down, and then I thought, okay, well, maybe it was just a little blip and we'll keep going. Well, then she did it again. Okay, they didn't do that all day yesterday. So I decided to, where I could safely anchor in 10 feet of water, I pulled over and dropped the anchor. Waited for the engine to cool and went and checked everything. No fuel anywhere, no dripping, no leaking. I checked the filter primary, and it looked great. Nothing in the bowl underneath. All the fuel looks good. And I even checked the bleed screw to see if there was any air in the line, and no spitting out any air. So I have no clue. Okay, I have no clue now. I don't know why she's doing that when she ran all good yesterday, and what's wrong with her. And I went ahead and I started it again after I checked the fuel filter, and she started and she ran for a little bit, and then I brought her down to idle and she almost died. I revved her back up again, and I could rev her up in neutral up to over 3,000 RPM. And then bring her back down again. And then she just kind of went like a little bit, and then she picked it back up again. So here we are with this dropping and then picking up, revving up. So I have to laugh because I don't know what to do next. I've done everything I can possibly do. So what we've done is I called Towboat US. They come out here and got me, and we are being towed to Titusville. We are being towed to Westland Marine Boatyard with mechanics that do everything. Okay, everybody. They have everybody close by to do anything on your boat. They are also a haul out. So that is where I'm going. Unfortunately, everybody leaves at 2 and 4, so I won't make it there in time for today. And then they're not there for the weekend. And we got to do it Monday. So Monday is what it's going to happen, I guess. So I do have a slip in there at that marine, Westland. I do have a place for them to tow me to, and hopefully have a mechanic come and look at my engine on Monday. Hey everyone, hi. It's May 16th, it's Saturday, and I am in Titusville, Florida. But I didn't get here on my own power. I had trouble yesterday with the engine. It didn't die on me, but it was having problems. And so I called towboat. I anchored in about 10 feet of water. I only got about 4 nautical miles from when I left yesterday morning from Melbourne. And so I got towed here to Titusville, which is where I was headed. And I called Westland Marina. They found me a spot. I also talked to a mechanic, a boat place on this facility that is here in this facility. And they will come and send a mechanic, come look at my boat Monday. In the meantime, I got thinking about what was going on, and I think I fixed it. A friend of mine mentioned yesterday about maybe it is the electric pump that's between the tank and the Raycor filter. It's just that screen in there could be plugged enough to cause me issues now and then. So, especially when I need more fuel and demand, it's just not giving it to me. So I started it this morning, the engine, and she didn't die out there. I shut her down before she died. Came here this morning, I went ahead and just tried it, and she started. So she ran for about 4 minutes. And then she died. So I would have never got very far if I hadn't pulled over and anchored. So then I got checking to see if maybe there was air or something, because I just checked the filter to make sure the filter was okay, it wasn't dirty, and also put the vacuum gauge on. So I decided to do that because I'm not using the electric pump, but the lines are going through it, okay? So the fuel is going through the pump, but I'm not using it, not turning the pump on. I bypassed the turning on, but there's still fuel going through it. So I decided this morning to go ahead and disconnect the fuel lines and reconnect them and bypass the pump totally again, which I had done previously. Didn't seem to make a difference. So now I'm doing it again, and see on advice of my friend to try it again. And so I did, and I was managed to before I couldn't get fuel up through the system with that manual feeder pump. As much as I pumped it, I wasn't getting any fuel up there, so there was no fuel to get. But once I connected the 2 lines together and bypassed that pump, I started manually pumping, and I bled at the system. The fuel came up, and I bled there at the the secondary, and I bled out just above the injector pump, and came out and started her, and she started right up after, well, a couple times, but then she just started right up and kept running. She appears to be running fine, but I'm in neutral. I can't go forward and backwards in this dock. So I'm kind of like, I gotta wait to go out. And I'm gonna do that Monday after the mechanic looks at it, a different ear. different skill level than mine, which is not very good, and see if I did fix it. Hopefully I did. And we'll just know Monday. But until now, or until then, rather, I'm here till Monday. And we'll go from there. All right, thanks for watching. Love you guys. And be sure to give us a thumbs up. A comment is lovely. And, of course, while you're here, please subscribe. We need to get this channel going and get it more productive. It just helps me out. All right. Thanks. And bye.